Alright, welcome to another video. Today is an arm day. I'm gonna take you guys through my post-workout meal a little bit because just going through the comments of these last Building the Physique videos, and I wanna get back to putting a little more nutrition, at least sprinkling it in on the channel because it's such a big part of your results when it comes to training. And I don't know, I usually come up with some interesting ways to get in foods that kind of fit the macros I'm looking to consume, which ends up being pretty high protein, of course. And man, today's session, nothing too wild. Sometimes I'll do an arm day standalone, or sometimes I'll put in arms, say after a shoulder session or after a chest session. So if you're following the current workout of the week on the app, you'll notice on, let me not mix up my days here, on Thursdays, it's usually chest, and then with the arms after 2 or 3 chest movements. So, but today, just wanted to focus on going over what an arm session looks like. And you'll notice it's only gonna take 6 exercises paired together as 3 supersets between bis and tris. But each one, man, each one has its purpose, and each one hurts a little bit in a little different way. So makes it fun. I'm trying to think. Let me add a 10 here. All right, so that last set right there was the last of my warm-ups on this preacher curl. So I'm gonna add 10 for my working set. I'm going for 20 reps for the first 2, and then I'm gonna pair it with a cable tricep push down. I was about to grab the regular straight bar. The owner picked up this piece not too long ago, which I like. I feel like I can connect with my tricep even more, just having this little flat piece of metal here. So I'll hit about 6 to 8 reps on 2 separate warm-up sets for this one, and then back to the preacher curl to start the first working set, and then jump straight back to this without any rest, or however long it takes me to walk across the gym, since these 2 are done as a superset. Golly, man. I'm really not big on using chalk on machines for no reason, but I was trying to fix my helmet hair. So I'm running my hands through my hair, and this pomade I'm using, I know that probably sounds, but like, it's like putting lotion on your hands. So I'm holding onto that bar. My hands are slipping the whole time, so should prevent that. I'll tell you what, it makes a difference when you really flex with your tricep at the bottom of these reps. And just work toward controlling the weight. So I can still hit a good amount, even with this thing at the full stack. So obviously I wish there's a little bit more weight to add, but realistically, I'd rather save my elbows and just focus on a good quality squeeze every rep. Because I mean, that feels way crazier than just putting a bunch of weight on the bar. And with these, just trying to keep my elbows as fixed at my side as possible. Come up just a little bit past 90, squeeze down, flex hard on the tricep, slightly out in front of me as well. And then, you know, almost reverse flex back up in terms of like controlling it back up. It's not just about coming up, but letting it stretch while you still have tension on the tricep, and then repeating. And that feels crazy. Like I said, I probably could go heavier, but I really don't need to. So I hit like 12 to 15 on most of these, and then we'll give it like another minute before I go back to the machine preacher curl. So that'll be my rest in between the superset. And this one's good, man. It saves my elbows too, speaking of elbows, because I used to always like do a quick little warm up for my triceps, and then I go right into something heavy, like heavy close grip bench press, or what was much worse in terms of like the pain I actually had through my elbow, doing something like heavy dumbbell French press where you're seated on the bench, going overhead with a heavy dumbbell. I mean, I moved like hundreds for good reps, but I mean, man, my elbows would be torn up. And then, or the same thing with like a heavy easy bar skull crusher. I don't even really do those 2 anymore. Like, they're a little better for working the long head, but I would have so much elbow pain that it's just not worth it for me. So there's other exercises I'll do in place of those to hit the tricep, not tear up my elbow, and then ideally develop my tricep better than I would have been able to just throwing around some heavy weight. Come on, man. Come on. 8, 9. Get in there. Those were smooth. Try to get this thing on. Damn. So I ran on the last 2 sets for each. Hit a drop set. On the curls, just did like 12. And then to failure, failed around 12 and then hit, I think just like 7 or 8. A couple partials in there at the end of the drop set. And the same thing on this guy, hit a good 15, 16. Dropped it 30 pounds, which is, I don't know, what is that, 20% of the weight? It's like as much as I usually would drop on a drop set. I'll go like anywhere from 10 to 20% of the weight. Then usually I'm able to get a majority of the same number of reps. So in this, I think I got like 10 or 12 after hitting 15 or 16. So either way, my triceps and buys are already feeling pretty cooked, which is a good thing, because now I'm gonna jump on what typically used to be my heavy movements, and they'll still be heavy, but they don't have to be as heavy to have the same effect on my buys and tries. So now I'll hit a barbell curl, which is gonna hit both heads of the bicep, and then superset that with a close grip bench press to cook my tries. And like I said, I don't have to put as much weight on to really tax my tries because they're already lit up. I'll let the OCD win and go with the black ones.